What up ROE? 666 WMD here. Been a while. Haven't gotten around to doing any vids of my system, so here it is. Nothing special because the cost of things over here is insane. Yeah, so let's have a look at the car. This is a 2002 HSV Club Sport. It's a VT Series 2. It's got the 5.7 litre LS1 V8 in it, which is dusty as hell because of the place I work in. Now the alternator is way down there somewhere. It's a right freaking pain in the ass to get to. Got a 80 amp hour AGM battery up front. It's got the new concept battery terminals. Zero gauge runs down to the alternator. There's zero gauge, both negative and positive, that run through to the back. Which comes through the firewall up in there, all neatly tucked away along there. Now inside we have the JVC double din head deck. It's got the Soundstream 6.5 components up the front, and yes, ugly as hell because I never get round to finishing anything off. Got the crossovers under there, being run by the Soundstream Stealth 4x500. Up in the back parcel shelf there's the 6x9s, which are coaxials, but they have their own little crossovers, which I'll show you in a minute. Now the JVC on the iPod at the moment. It's a fairly decent unit. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to go through and find the songs that you want to play. You can't scroll very easily, but there's a lot of things you can do in the way of changing everything, which there's various ways of changing all of the frequencies. Subwoofer level, go through, change it all to your liking, which pretty much once you've done that, not a lot else you can do. Loudness off, crossover. This is interesting that you have high pass, my shiny white skin, all of it you can adjust to your liking, how much you want going to each res, drop all the way down to 40 Hertz or have full bass. I don't know why that was on through. Down to your subwoofer level. So it all crosses over nicely. I actually changed that for when my sub amp wasn't working, that's why. Alright. Also change it so just somewhere there's a way of so you can work the iPod through the head deck. But anyway, carrying on. You've got the 6x9s with their little crossover unit. I haven't quite got around to getting all the wires tucked away. And we've got the Alpine Type R's. It's 3 cube, tuned to 30 Hertz at the moment. Was going to be 28, but I never got around to finishing off the acrylic bends in the port ends. Back, we've got the Alpine box, which is my go at doing a see-through enclosure. Just see the subs on the inside. Subs being run on the Tarantula 1500 watt RMS, which at the moment's wired down to 1/2 ohm, though with box rise it's probably a fair bit higher than that. And that's on the 110 amp hour battery. A few more new concept terminals and the 0 gauge wiring coming through. It's earth to the back. So that's the system. Yes, there is a very budget way of holding the box in, the battery, but nothing moves. It's all as tight as a motherfucker. Alrighty, get to some songs.